In this video, we're going to look at how to clip a video with Windows Movie Maker. So if you don't have Windows Movie Maker on your computer, visit the IRC website, and under the video tips there is an area which says download Windows Movie Maker. So if you click on that, it's going to take you to the link. When you click to download, you would choose, I'm launching it right now just in case you don't have it, just so you can see how it works. Choose the program you want to install and uncheck all those other boxes except for the one that's for Windows Movie Maker, Photo Gallery, and Movie Maker, unless you want to add the other services as well. But for this assignment, you just need the one that says Photo Gallery and Movie Maker. But more than likely, it's already installed on your computer. So mine is already installed. So let's go over and look at Movie Maker. So I've got it launched right here. So this is your basic window. What you'll need to do is add your video. So you can drag and drop your video in, or you can click here and browse for your video. So I'm just, for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to go get one of my sample videos and we'll drop it in. Now you'll notice here at the bottom, it says Movie Maker is preparing your file, and there's this green line. Now my video is extremely short, so this video is going to go pretty quickly. And then it'll say loading audio. For a 20-minute to 30-minute video, or even an hour-long video, it's going to take some time. So this is a great time to go grab a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and just kind of let it do its thing. Once that has finished and mine is ready, I want to then click on the Edit menu at the top. So once I click on the Edit, I can then click on Trim Tools. So from here I can watch my video, and I can set my video to where I want it to start or stop. So it's done in seconds, so you can do a little math. If you know exactly where you want it to start and where you want it to stop, you can put that in the seconds, or you can drag this vertical bar to where you want it to start and where you want it to end. So once you have that set the way you want to, you're going to hit Save the Trim. So we're going to save it. Alright, last step. We've got our trim clip saved. Now we want to make our movie. So what we have right now, if we were to save using just the normal save button, it's going to save our project file, which would be fine, but that's not what we can submit to your instructor or submit for portfolio review. You have to actually make the movie. So to do that, we're going to click on Home, and I want you to click on the right hand side of your toolbar, Save Movie. There's a drop down menu there. You will click on it and choose For Email, and that's going to, even though you're not going to email this video, you're going to upload it to D2L or to LiveText. You want it to be in that smaller compressed format. So when you save it for email, then you can name your video what you want it to be. If you're doing this for a portfolio review, you want to name it with the lesson number. So say this is lesson 3, and the clip number. So is your first clip or your second clip. So if this was from my 3rd lesson, I would do lesson 3 clip 1. So I can name that. And you can choose whether to leave it in the MPEG-4 video format or switching it over to WMV. So whichever you decide, go ahead and save that video clip. And this, again, this process is going to take a few minutes. So mine is very short, less than 10 seconds, so it doesn't take very long. The last step that I want you to do is take and move this movie to another computer and see if you can play it. So you can move it from a flash drive to another computer and see that it plays on it, or you can upload it to the cloud, whether it's to Box or Google Drive, or even you putting it in LiveText, and then you move that to see that you can play it on a different computer. If it will play on a different computer, you feel comfortable that that it's going to be able to be played by your instructor or a portfolio reviewer. If not, you need to make sure, the first thing to check is to check the file format and make sure it meets one of the file format requirements. On our website, I have a slide deck that looks and talks about file. It has the accepted file sizes, and also it lists the file sizes. So your file size should be under 300 megabytes, and if you save it for email, it will be. The other thing is the accepted file type. So make sure your file type, or that part after the dot in the file name, lists one of these types. If you save it the way I showed you earlier in the video, you should have no problem whatsoever to save in that format. If you have any questions, please contact the Instructional Resource Center.